Hi, I'm Scott Harvey, and I'm here to talk about our oak regime, or the oak, how the wine is aged in oak barrels. In front of us is a French oak barrel, and this is what we age our wine in. I do not like to use brand new barrels, though. I like to use barrels that have been used once or twice. A wine is in a barrel for about 18 months, so if it's a once used barrel, it's a year and a half old. If it's a twice used barrel, it's about 3 years old. And the reason I don't like new barrels is that the oak on the barrels is very, very rough. This is a stay from one of the sides of the barrel, and you can see here how rough this oak is. And that in a new wine with a full extraction gives the wine too rough of an oak edge to it. What I prefer better is to have somebody else get that rough oak in their wine, and then I get the barrel after it's been used once and it's no longer imparting that oak, and then I like to put these oak balls in the barrel, and they're very smooth. They've been surfaced and they're very there's no rough edges at all. So the oak that's imparted from these balls is much softer, and it really makes this wine have a nice soft oak extracted flavor to it. These balls are French oak barrel balls. They come from French oak trees. You can buy them from American or whatever, but I prefer French oak on all of our wines. And they also are environmentally good too, because a French oak tree, the way a barrel's made, will only produce about 2 barrels. And then there's a tremendous amount of waste of the wood of these beautiful old trees. So by making these oak balls, they use up the rest of that wood, and they can get the equivalent of 50 or 60 barrels worth of oak flavoring that they would only get with 2 barrels from the actual staves. So environmentally, they're very sound. When we're done with the balls, you only use them once. You put them in the wine. It ages with the wine throughout its life. And then when you pull the wine out of the barrels to bottle, you'll have the balls left over. At that point, they've released their oak. They're no longer any good for aging the wine. So we put them in these little bags, and we sell them as Scott's balls. And there's a couple of recipes on the bag for your barbecue, because they work great on a barbecue for flavoring your steak with that nice wine oak flavor when you're cooking. So that's how our regime works, and I think it makes the best wine possible. This vineyard, 1869, is Zinfandel, from America's oldest documented Zinfandel vineyard in Amador County. And when you taste it, along with our other Jana in Scott Harvey wines, you'll see how this oak regime really pays off. Thank you.